Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia, this is Mocking Ariana 3 and I was honoured to play Tiara Bling in the Next Step Series 8. But today we are watching Series 9 and episode 13. It's called Point of No Return, which we have had has a title before and someone's flagged it to me, and I think it's a first for the Next Step to ever repeat a title, or at least for us to notice. So yes, today we are reacting to episode 13. If you enjoy this video, please leave it a like and comment down below what you enjoyed about the episode or about this video. It does wonders for the engagement and the channel has been doing so well this month, so I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who has watched the video in April. Like, I'm so appreciative, and like, I love making videos. I love Mocking Ariana 3. I really think this channel has been a key part in like me as a person and like my career. So thank you so much, because without you there wouldn't be anything and I'd be a completely different person, to be honest. But yes, thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you. What happened in episode 12? Well, Ariana has just told the team that she wants to make Heath the one that is cut. So he's not even an alternate. He's just not going to dance at internationals. And some people were like, isn't Heath your favourite? Like, you didn't seem to react. I've already seen him at internationals in the trailer, so I'm not like sad, because I know he's going to come back at some point. And I just know that the team's going to revolt against this ultimately. So I am excited to see what on earth Ariana's going to do. In this episode, Grace puts her plan in jeopardy when she tries to decide the alternates on behalf of Ariana. Meanwhile, Pete makes a shocking discovery.
You look stressed.
I really like Grace's outfit. We haven't seen this one before. I like it.
I thought you needed a little reminder of why we're here. This is what they do, Ari. They make you think you belong and then they snatch it away.
I do think these scenes though are getting quite repetitive. Like, it seems Grace and Ariana are always in the cafe when they're having their plan. And I get maybe that's like a base for them, but the scenes are very repetitive, dare I say. It's always Ariana saying, oh, I don't want to do this anymore, or are you sure about this? And then Grace will say, remember why we're here? This team is bad for me. Think of Presley. But that's the general premise of every conversation they have. So I think if it was in different places, it might make it seem a bit more fresh.
Alternates.
We can't. We just cut Heath. If we pick alternates today, the team will be totally shook.
So Grace and Ariana are going to choose the alternates today. Obviously they're going to pick the people that will make the team rattle the most. But if I was objectively picking the alternates, I think I'd pick potentially Niall, because I don't see him as a featured dancer just yet, and he's pretty, you know, an all-rounder, because they need to be able to jump into any routine.
Knowing Heath is leaving is upsetting.
Oh, Pascal's doing a little sad solo on the bar. Reminds me of Daisy doing a little sad solo on the bar. And both have relations with Heath.
It reminds me of all the drama at L'Équipe Étoile.
Yes, get it, girl. Oh!
I am feeling so many things right now.
Is that this song? I can't remember what it's called. Oh, I just can't complain. Oxygen.
Thinking about the day when we first met.
Oh my god, it sounded just like Oxygen, but it's not, it's Lost and Found. Love that, more Lost and Found. Thinking about the day when we first met. I'm gonna sing along just to warn you.
I haven't heard anything about the cuts at my studio, and there is a very simple reason for that. I'm in a terrible spot with my team.
So, L'Équipe Étoile made her the alternate. Sorry if I butchered that name, by the way. They made her the alternate because she did something. I need to stop singing so I can actually hear the plot.
Look in my eyes.
See what you mean to me. Sorry, Pascal, carry on.
I don't want them to think any less of me, especially Heath.
I love how Pascal says Heath. Heath. There's no H on Heath for Pascal.
But you still wouldn't feel the heat, it burns in me.
I know L'Équipe Étoile will do bad things to win internationals.
Pascal is up there, you know, as like one of my fave dancers.
Heath, I'm so sorry you have to go.
Is Heath not kicking up a fuss about this? Like, Ariana made him the international soloist, then said, Heath, you're kicked off the team. He didn't react. So I thought this episode, which I should have said earlier, would continue from that moment, and then Heath would be like, what are you thinking? Why have you made this decision? But he's got his jacket on. Boy's out of here. He's given up. Why aren't you fighting for your place, Heath?
If I'm being honest with myself, it really hurt.
Clearly not enough because you're smiling about it, bro. And you haven't kicked up a fuss about it. Am I a Heath defender for no reason?
I'm a little scatterbrained right now because Ariana's choosing alternates today.
Oh, so Ariana has agreed to choose alternates because she was discussing it with Grace, right? She didn't actually tell the dancers she was going to do that. I maybe would have liked it if maybe Niall checked his phone after he ordered all those shakes or beforehand and then was like, oh my god, Ariana's just put a message in the group chat saying that she's choosing alternates today, so my brain's a little bit fried. And I know things happen off screen, but this is a big plot point. It's like, I want to see the dancers react to the fact that she's picking alternates. I want to see the dancers react to the fact that Heath has been kicked off the team.
Hey, we both killed it dancing for Ariana. I don't think we'll be alternates. Plus, everyone thinks you're a great dancer.
Yeah, but I don't have a particular style.
Yes, but that's a good thing, Niall. That means you're an all-rounder and you would be an excellent alternate. But I get it, like obviously you don't want to be the alternate because there's no guarantee you're going to get to dance. But I think that's why Niall will be good. So I'm sorry. Or profit off the fact that you don't have a specialty. You're just an all-round dancer that can do every style. Not many people can say they can do that.
We're the last group to dance for our lives.
Why is Ariana in the office? Where is Nick again? Like, one thing I failed to mention when I reacted to episode 12 was that Nick wasn't there again. And now he's not there again, and Ariana's in the office instead. Is the office just now a communal place? Should we just take out everything and just make it into another locker room, basically?
Long day, huh? I don't know what I would do if I was in your shoes.
No one's kicking off. And last episode, Olive was saying how she's doubtful that she picked the right person because how Ariana chose Heath to be kicked off. And she seemed like she was really disappointed in her. But now she wants to look after her and make sure that she knows she's got a friend in her. It's like, how long has been between the last episode and this one? I want them to be angry. Because they all kicked off as well in the end. But now everyone's just kind of at peace.
You got this, Ari.
Who's watching? Grace, obviously.
Olive has always had such a goody-goody influence on Ari.
Is she gonna say to cut Olive?
I wanted to know, how's Team France dealing with the cuts?
I haven't heard of any cuts over here. Maybe they just haven't told me.
This whole cutting a dancer thing went from sad to strange really fast.
Is that letter not real? Has Grace planted that letter? Like, it's not an official letter? Because not all teams have got it. If Grace made the letter to say they have to cut a dancer, I will applaud that girl. Like, I did not see that coming whatsoever. I haven't seen a single comment saying that that could be what it is either. She would have had us all tricked.
Thanks.
They only gave you like half a shake then, Ariana. I'd be like, can you fill this to the top?
Olive is alternate.
I love Grace, man.
No, she hasn't even danced yet.
You still don't get it. Right now, Olive is an annoying little bug in Ariana's ear saying, do the right thing. But once she's made alternate, that voice goes away.
This is why it really irritates me when I see people commenting that like, oh, Grace is just like the rip-off Amanda or the next step trying to copy the series 2. It's not the same. And I know we all had that thought at first when we saw the trailer for the series, but like Grace is on a completely different scale to Amanda. Amanda was working for Elite. She was definitely being manipulated by Lucien as well. And Grace is just all out for blood on her own. And we can't even see half the things that Grace is doing. Amanda did it very much in our faces and it was just the next step that didn't know. Grace has also got us fooled.
So you say you wanna feel a bit more, and you need someone to take it to the top.
I feel like that was cut not how I wanted it to be cut. I didn't like the use of Take It to the Top. I didn't feel like that matched any of the styles that Nile just did. The ballet and the jazz and they all just kind of blurred into one. There wasn't a clear distinction between. And then Jet cheered for something that I didn't even see. Like, Nile, I presume he did a back handspring, but I didn't see it. So it makes no sense for me to see Jet cheering over nothing.
You're obviously good at everything. But out of all those styles, which made you feel the most you?
They all feel like me. Because when I dance, that's when I most feel like myself, no matter what style it is.
That's so cute.
As ready as we'll ever be. This is an absolute gut punch for the team right now, at the worst possible time. Why is Ariana doing this?
Doing what? She has to pick the alternate. I feel like I've missed an episode. Like, there should have been one before this where the team all were angry about Heath being cut. Heath doesn't want to be cut, so like rebels against it or something, does a sad solo. Ariana is upset because everyone starts to turn on her and not believe in her anymore. Maybe Pete tells Kenzie about the stuff in that episode instead of this one. Then Nick says, okay, we'll take Heath off if that's your decision, but now we need to pick an alternate. Then Ariana says that she's going to have alternate auditions and these are the people that she's putting up for it. I like how Ariana's got a journal here, as if she's going to make notes, but I thought she only had that journal when she came in to watch Anthony to kind of be like, oh look, we've got the same, and just get him on side. I didn't think that was her style, to use a journal. It's okay if it is, but I think she should have a pink one.
Right here and right now.
I hope Anthony is
So ahead of our time.
There was no way I'm gonna be alternate again.
Don't need nothing.
That was so clean. I need to watch that again.
Don't need
Like, sorry, that was like a feather landing on the ground.
so ahead of us.
Adele didn't deserve to be alternate on Ultra Elite, and she doesn't now either.
I don't even get what these prove. Like, I know we've had alternate auditions in the past as well, so this is a general comment. What does it prove when they're auditioning to be alternate? Because you don't just put the weakest person as the alternate. It makes zero sense, which is what I've said before. You need to pick the alternate as somebody that can do all the styles, is reliable, is always at rehearsal, and you know they are competent enough to pick up all the routines. If you just pick the worst dancer and then one of your best dancers can no longer dance for whatever reason, you're screwed because that dancer isn't going to be able to do as well as them. You need a reliable alternate. So I don't think this is the best way to do it. What series was it where they deliberately auditioned to be the alternate and joined the troupe? It was 7, wasn't it? Because Cleo auditioned to be the alternate and then was unhappy that she was only the alternate for whatever reason. But do that so people know what they're coming in for, because I know for a fact B-troopers would jump at the chance to be potentially dancing on the international stage.
Everyone on A Troop was so amazing today, and you haven't made my decision any easier.
So everybody is auditioned to be the alternate? Is it just like, you know, they auditioned off camera? Izzy, Pete, Ethan, all those? I feel it's so important that we see everybody else's auditions if we're claiming that everyone else has auditioned. Because how do we know that they were all better than these guys? Or whoever actually gets picked as the alternate? Where? Oh my gosh. And now I've just got a pointless dance from Jet and Niall when they could be doing their alternate auditions right now. Ariana could be watching them and they both do their auditions, do you know what I mean? I'll still watch it, but I know there's no point me watching it.
I don't like what you're doing, so I'ma help you flow. I don't give handouts, but when I do, take it and go. I gave you peace in my brain, I let that baby go.
Niall isn't hitting this choreo as hard as it should be. Take It to the Top works for this duet, by the way. Didn't work for the dances Niall was doing earlier. So can Niall do every style? I mean, I guess everybody can do every style. It's just whether they're good at it. I think Niall's weakness is hip-hop.
You may not have a specialty, but there's a lot that makes you special. Maybe even a star.
Hearing Jet say these things means a lot to me. Even if I am mid-alternate, I'll still be a part of this team, and I'll keep dancing my heart out.
Oh good, happy ending. That was resolved so quickly. I was gonna say, I like how Jet has so much involvement this series. Like, Jet is solving a lot of issues, being the issue also. But yeah, I still want Niall to have that fire in him. Like, I really don't want to be alternate. Now it's just like, yeah, if I'm alternate, that's fine. Make Niall the alternate then.
Everyone, this is really hard for me to do.
Why is Pascal there now? Because Pascal's not gonna be the alternate. She's not even gonna be on the team.
I need to tell you that
The letter is fake! Huh? The letter is fake!
Go on, Pete! That proper, like, got me excited then. Wow. I love how Kate is playing Ariana at this moment currently. I was going to say that because I was just thinking Ariana is no Kenzie. Like, she just needs to make a decision, but she can't because she's so confused and conflicted and her mind's just all over the place. But Pete, go on, tell us the letter is fake and that Grace wrote it.
No, I was just on the phone with Kenzie. She said France didn't get one, and then she asked around to the other studios. No one else got one.
Get Heath back in this room right now. I'd just like to give a round of applause for Grace because I did not see this coming. This is a genuine plot twist. And it makes sense now because I said when that letter was announced, why wouldn't they tell them that earlier? That's like such a huge thing. It's gonna like completely rock the boat. Internationals has sense. They wouldn't do that. Well done, Internationals.
The letter is fake?
I thought that would take them a lot longer to piece together. Wow.
Are you serious right now? Why didn't you tell me you were sending the letter?
Because you can't be trusted, Ariana. Grace is one step ahead of all of us.
This is the last straw.
Flip the table, Ariana.
I'll tell them everything. I'll tell them about the boast staff, about how you fell on purpose during the live stream.
You don't have to. Because I'm going to.
It has to be done. They're gonna kick off, and you will probably be kicked off the team or made the alternate. But you'll have so much weight off your shoulders.
We can. We don't have to.
Heath!
What's going on?
Cheeky little look. Oh, that's so cute. Do I ship them? Maybe. I don't hate it anymore. As long as Pascal's not evil.
Since I came to the next step, I've been trying to tear it apart.
I want Heath to say, did Grace make you do this? Because I don't think Ariana's going to say it's Grace, even though she definitely should. Heath has so many suspicions. Can you... Heath, come on.
I can't blame Grace for what I did. I can only take responsibility for my actions.
I totes get that, but like, Grace is still going to be tearing the team apart. They're going to be like, oh, it's okay. Ariana's good now. And then something else will happen and they'll be like, this is Ariana. It's not, it's Grace. So you need to say that it's Grace who's the mastermind so that if something else happens, they don't instantly blame you.
It's never too late to do the right thing. I'm happy I finally did.
What did we think of the episode? If I talk about the ending first of all, it didn't feel as big as I wanted it to be. I really wanted it to be... I think it all just happened very fast and no one really reacted. They only reacted in talking heads. I would have liked it to be more, not even shock, just how on earth could we have not seen this? And then them working it all out and being like, well, what was your reason? And asking her questions. They just kind of were like, oh. Like, ask why she did it. If anyone helped her. If Adele and Olive knew about this because they were ultra elite with her. Heath should then work out that it's Grace because Heath hasn't trusted Grace. I know they hugged at the audition, but from the moment Ariana says about sabotaging the A-Troop auditions and the fact that he knows that somebody sabotaged Daisy because Daisy said so, it should then clock for him that Ariana got Daisy kicked off the team, and so did Grace. I think I would have much preferred it if the episode started with Ariana talking to the dancers in the studio and being like, this is the plan for today, we're going to have alternate auditions, you guys are going to go first, you're going to do a freestyle solo for me, and then we leave everyone that didn't do it basically, leave everyone in the studio and everyone else goes to the juice bar or wherever. Then after the first round of auditions, Ariana can meet Grace and then they have their discussion about they have to pick whoever to be the alternate. Pascal can be practicing her solo in Studio 1. Niall can be practicing with Jet in Studio 1, maybe as well, or they come in after Pascal does her little solo and is like, I don't know what style to do for my freestyle solo because I'm good at everything. Then Ariana doesn't need to be in the office because no one needs to be in the office. I'll tell you who needs to be in the office. Nick. I don't know where the man is. What's he doing? This whole studio is falling apart and he's not even there. Overall, I feel like the dancing wasn't great. It feels like I've missed an episode. Yeah, but I like how Ariana has confessed now. Love, absolutely love. Like the highlight of the episode is finding out that the letter was faked and that it was Grace. Because I did not see that coming whatsoever. Bravo TNS, you're not predictable. You got me again. Let me know what you thought of the episode. Is it just me or did it feel all over the place and a bit random and a bit like we needed a 12.5 episode? Like the video as well if you enjoyed seeing me react because I will be reacting to episode 14 as soon as it comes out. I believe it's out on Friday. There's two episodes on Friday. At 6 o'clock on Friday the 3rd of May, episode 14. Everything is on the line as A-Troop have to re-qualify for internationals. Why? Why? Why do they have to do that? Oh God. Okay, and then straight after it is episode 15. Anthony is put in a tough position when Ariana asks to be let back on the team. So is Anthony now our dance captain? Because why is Anthony in a tough position? Friday, there'll be 2 new episodes. I presume that's when they'll be put on BBC iPlayer as well. I love how they're slowly putting the episodes out because it means, for one, there's no spoilers. I'll see you guys later. I hope you have a fabulous day, whatever you are doing, or have a fabulous sleep if you're about to go to sleep. I'll see you soon. Don't know when. Goodbye.